Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How have all of you been? I've been fantastic. I've been gaining weight because I'm back in India now. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been here for a few months and yeah, I'm having a good time. So without further ado, let's turn to what this video is about. It is about my acne journey. So my acne journey is honestly very long but a promising one. I would say it all began in my teenage years when puberty hit and I started getting a few pimples on my face, but it wasn't alarming. I did not do anything about it at that time. I never had a routine, I never had done any workouts, and I wasn't even concerned about what my skin is like at that time. My weight increased and I started getting irregular periods. So my mom actually told me that I should consult a gynecologist. So we went and we consulted a gynecologist and I found out that I was suffering from PCOD. If you guys don't know, it is polycystic ovary syndrome, and you can just check it out on Google. So basically PCOD is an hormonal imbalance in females, and due to which we have irregular periods, acne, hair loss, facial hair, and a lot of stuff. So but then my skin was still doing okay when I was first diagnosed with it. But later, when I was 17 or 18 years of age, I had my worst acne ever. So I'm gonna put up a picture here. Like, this is what my skin looked like, and this did not happen over time. It got from like okay to really bad in just 5 days. So it started growing, and this was the last stage. Like, it was that bad. So without waiting or without wasting time, I consulted a dermatologist, and they did not give me an actual reason for it, but I was put up on some medications, some creams, and I started with it, but it was not getting any better. It was like just the same, not even a single % of difference. But then my aunt suggested me a doctor in Mumbai. She is Dr. Mrinal Shah Modi. She has a clinic in Churchgate, and there, after her treatment, I started like actually feeling difference in my skin. It got a bit better, and over the years, with time, with experiments that I did with different products and different supplements, it got really better, and this is what it is now. But this wasn't the case a few months back as well. So it got better after her treatment for some time, and then when I shifted to London, it got bad. It got really bad in UK. Like, I could actually see that it was starting to get as bad as it was before. But it got bad because I believe that I did not follow my skin routine there. I had a lot of lifestyle changes, and I was also really stressed there because everything has to be done by yourself, and I was not used to it. I used to work part-time. I used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which I was not again used to. My body was not used to, and that, I believe, created a lot of hormonal imbalances again, and stress, and everything came together and it started getting bad. But with time, I got back on routine. I started working out again, and I started with meditating, trying to maintain my stress. I gave up on my part-time job, and then it got better, and past few months, touch wood, it has been great. But what I would say that this wasn't an overnight journey. It is not like that if you get a blemish-free skin now that you will not get pimples later. It can come at any stage, any time if things started going south again. And so you have to be like really careful and really religious to your skincare, to your body, and only then it will be reflected on your skin. Back in my teenage years when I had pimples, it really hampered my confidence. I skipped going out, I skipped hanging out with my friends. I did not like social situations. I used to be in my room all day. I used to go sometimes, but touch wood, I have really good friends. Never anyone judged me or had any discussion with me about what am I doing for my pimples, it's getting worse or something like that. They were all good to me, and I am lucky for that. But still somewhere it did hamper my confidence. And again, when I got these pimples in London, I was fine with it because somewhere I guess I was fine with living with pimples, and I knew that my skin is not going to define who I am, and I cannot miss out on fun just because of pimples. So yeah, that is all what happened. So without further ado, I will take you to things that I've learned over the years with my acne journey, and what has helped me, what did not work for me, and everything about it. So what I am going to say before I start is that this was specifically what worked for me, and everyone's skin is different, so it is better if you check with a dermatologist and get a treatment accordingly. But if you would like to see what helped me, let's get into it. So the first thing that I've noticed, what actually is given for acne treatment, is we are given medicines which try to dry up our skin. We've given creams which dry up our skin. So what I've learned is that try to keep your skin as dry as possible if your acne is getting worse. So for that, what you can do is double cleansing. So this is what I've learned, and I stick to it no matter what. In the morning and in the evening, double cleansing. So I have Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser, which I use first, and then I have Cetaphil Foam Cleanser, which I use next, which try to dry up my skin as much as possible, which also cleans it, which is necessary for a good skin. So yeah, that is what I do. Cetaphil has been a brand of my dreams. Like, it worked wonders for me, and I've been using it right from the beginning of my journey till date, and it has never disappointed me. So a Cetaphil cleanser is a must in my skincare. I try to cleanse twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. But if you are having severe acne and you tend to go out a lot, you can try cleansing thrice. And the second thing that I have found out is I stopped using makeup at all times when I had blemishes on my face, or at least on that area on which I have acne. So I stopped using makeup there. Like, please, what happens is, we have the tendency, if we see blemishes and we have to go out, we try to cover it up with makeup, with foundation. And me, at least, it was like getting worse. So I stopped using makeup. Wherever I had pimple, I just left it, and I try not to use a lot of foundation or concealer on my face, and that has helped me a lot. Like, my pimples and my acne healed really fast due to that. But whenever I tried to cover it with foundation, it got worse. Like, if I had a pimple here, I got a pimple right next to it the very next day after using makeup. So I just stopped using makeup whenever I had pimples, or wherever I had it. So that is what really helped. Just stop using makeup on your pimples. And again, the third thing that I started and I feel is really important is working out. So even if you don't have an hormonal issue and if you're facing pimples, I think sweating it out really helped me. Like, not actually for the pimples, but for the glow that we really want to achieve. So to get that, I think exercising is a must. I've also talked to this about a few friends of really nice skin, like Emma. If you have seen in my last video, I asked her about her skincare routine, and she really works out. She does yoga every day. So actually exercising can give you a glow that nothing else or no product can ever do. So exercising is a must. Please try and do as much as workout as possible in a week. I'm sure you'll see a difference. I also take few supplements for my skin, and I don't know if they've really helped me or not, but after taking those, I still feel that my skin is doing great. If it is because of them, I'll just tag them here. These are the 2 supplements that I use once a day before going to bed. I just take 2 pills of it, and I think it is doing a good job. So both of these are available on Amazon. You can just find it there. And I've been given few bad advices, or even I have followed a few bad advices which did not work for my skin. One of them would be just pop your pimples, put on some Dettol and it'll be fine. So I did try it once. I just popped it and then I put on Dettol, and then it looked like I had a bruise on my face. It got so bad, like Dettol burned all of the skin around the pimple and the pimple itself, and it looked like a big bruise on my face. So I would not recommend doing that. So what happened when I went to Dr. Mrinal Shah Modi was she popped all of my pimples, but I don't suggest that you should do that, but you can check on with your dermat if that is what your skin needs. She popped all of my pimples, all of my blackheads, all of my whiteheads, put on some solution which burnt a lot. I cannot stress on how lot and how painful that was. And then she gave me a face pack. So it was what I believe it was, and I asked her as well. It was Multani Mitti, because when we put Multani Mitti, it really dries out our skin. So if you want to try that, you can do that. You can put on Multani Mitti face pack on your face to dry it out. The basic idea is just to keep your skin as dry as possible, because oily skin tends to build up oil on one specific part of your face and then pimple pops out. So try to keep your skin as dry as possible. Let us dig into what products I actually used on my skin in the morning and before going to bed, which really helped me. So in the morning, first thing I did was cleanse with the gentle cleanser first, and then the foam face wash. Really cleanse for like 60 seconds or a minute, and after doing that for like a minute, I pat dry my face, and then I use the Cosrx snail mucin serum. It is like my holy grail. So it really moisturizes my skin, and because I've double cleansed it, it gets dry. So moisturizing and having an oily skin are 2 different things, which I did not believe at first as well. But our skin tends to build on oil, which is not good for our skin. But moisturizing is really good. It really helps in getting even texture and getting that glow. The snail mucin really helped me in getting an even tone and moisturized and plumpy skin. So that is what is the second step, and the third step is just the sunscreen. So I tried a lot of sunscreens, and I'm not really a fan of sunscreen because it tends to keep a white cast on my face. It usually does for everyone, but this sunscreen that I found out about is like too good. It is really light, and it does not leave any white cast on your face. I don't like really sticky and heavy products on my face, so this sunscreen is what I found out about, and it is amazing. So if all of you are thinking where to buy these, the snail mucin is on Nykaa, and this sunscreen you can find it on Amazon. and all of the products, usually you can find it on Amazon. It's really easy to get. This is what my morning routine is. So even I tried a long routine like 7 steps, 8 steps, but what I came to know is having a lot of products on your face is not going to help, and keeping it simple, keeping it easy, which you can actually do every day as long as possible till you get the results, is what the key is. So applying 10 to 15 products twice a week and then not doing it because it takes so long, so that is not possible. So just going for 2 to 3 products that you really think are working for your skin and sticking to them for as long as possible is what works. That is what I've learned, and this is what I do in the morning. And then again in the evening, I clean my face twice, again with Cetaphil gentle cleanser and then the foaming face wash, which really tries to dry up my skin. So I use this AHA BHA toner from CosRx again, which is too good. So another thing that I just remembered was stop using harsh scrubs on your face like these. So these don't really help with your acne or scrubbing out impurities from your face. It just gets worse. So just stop using that right now, and instead start using a toner like the AHA BHA toner from CosRx, which are really gentle as a cleanser, and they also clean out all of the impurities from your skin, but they as well moisturize your skin, and it also gives you an even tone all over your face. It works for the acne scars as well. So this is the one that really worked for me, but you can find a toner for your skin which suits really well. You can find many. I really like using Korean brands because I have seen that Korean brands are really gentle on your skin and they are not that expensive as well. So I have switched to Korean brands, and I am not going back. Yeah, so this is the toner that I use, and I just let it seep in my skin. And I was given a spot treatment cream called Clear Gel for my pimples, and if I have any pimple or anything popping out from my skin, I just take a little bit on my fingertip and apply it on that part and do that for 2 days, and it gets better. What I also tend to do is whenever I am applying clear gel on my face, I put on a pimple patch, because what happens whenever I'm sleeping, I toss and turn around and the cream is all stuck to my pillowcase and it is of no use. So I put on a pimple patch on it, and it really helps in healing it really fast, but it also it kind of keeps the pimple cream on the place and not all over the place. Yeah. So yeah, that is what I do at night, and just as simple as that, it has really worked. What I also learned in recent few months was skin cycling. So everything else remains the same, but instead of using my toner and the clear gel at night, after using it for 2 or 3 days, I changed it to Cica Plast Balm, which I came across when I was in UK, and it is so wonderful, so wonderful, so wonderful, so wonderful. I am in love with it. So it really helped in getting my acne scars. It really helped in making my skin look healthy, getting that glow. So what I do is I cleanse my face and I apply a good amount on my face and rub it till it is really deep in my skin, and sleep. And I do that for 2 days, and then again go back to the toner and the clear gel for the next 2-3 days, and that is how I keep skin cycling. And that has really helped. I also used vitamin C serum in the beginning when I was not really sure about what serum would really suit my face. So I used the La Roche-Posay vitamin C cream, and I think that it did not work well for my skin. I really had my eyes like all red. My eyes started watering, and at first I did not know why that was happening. But when I read a few articles, and it is because some of the chemicals used in the cream were not suiting my skin or my eyes, that was the situation. And what I came across, that vitamin C really made my skin sensitive to sun. So if you're using it, I suggest you use it at night and then wash it in the morning before going out or getting in contact with sun. So if you're using vitamin C, it is really recommended that you use it at night, wash it away in the morning before getting in any contact with the sun, because after using vitamin C, our skin becomes really sensitive to the sun. It tends to get red, and it is not good for your skin. So yeah, I stopped using vitamin C because it also kind of itched my face. So I used it in the beginning for my acne marks, but it did not suit my skin. It does not mean that it won't suit yours. You can try. Your skincare journey is all about experimentation, what suits your skin, what does not, and sticking to it for as long as possible. I used a few creams and moisturizers which had these serums inside, like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, but I did not see a huge difference that they were making to my skin, so I stopped using them, and I really stuck to these products that I'm currently using, and they are still working really well for me. You can try these products on your skin and see if these work out really well for you. But even if they don't, they won't cause any irritation. You can give it a try, because Korean brands have really mild products, so that won't cause any harm to your skin. And yeah, that is how my skincare journey was over the years, what I've learned and I stick to. Let me know how is yours, and if anything works for you in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. See you next time.